Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alec Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to another review. And today I'm looking at the Age of the Primes Commander Class Silverbolt, the third of our aerial bots. And this, I like it. I know some people really do not like the whole skeletal system that they're doing. However, I do. I like the stability. I like what we're getting for articulation with it, how it looks more G1 accurate, animation accurate than what we've had prior. Um, I absolutely love the skeletal system. I have no problem with it. Just, if people don't, then, you've got the combined wars options. Perhaps there's third party or KO options, fourth party options out there. So there's that. But as always, before we get started on the figure, pardon me, we'll take a look at our packaging. And here it is, our Age of the Primes Commander Class packaging. 3 of 5. Superion, 44 steps. Really great image there of Silverbolt. Absolutely love that. We've got Raid and Slingshot there. There is robot mode of Silverbolt. Age of the Primes. I can talk. Silverbolt, Hasbro. On the top, there we have all 13 of our primes. Silverbolt, Takara on the bottom. Barcode, bunch of words and stuff, as well as our warning, small parts, please don't eat anything in here. On this side, we have Superion, looking amazing. On this side, there we have up close of some of our primes, and there is, I think, is it Nexus? I easily forget the names of the primes, of some of the primes, because I think this one's Alchemist. This one looks like Onyx. I think Nexus, because you can see he's got the Enigma combination, and I'm curious on how we're going to see with him, how they're doing him. Then on the back, our product shots. There you can see Superion. There is Silverbolt in both modes. Here is combined with the skeletal system, and there it is sort of as a gun emplacement. I like that. That is really cool. So that is it for the packaging. And before I move on, so I'm not going to show anything with the combination. I'm going to do all of that in a separate video. So I'm going to show him the vehicle mode combined with the chunk to make the I'm just going to call it like space mode, but I'm not going to go into his combined mode. Same thing with the others. I mean, when I have all 5, then I'm going to do one video showing off all of the transformations and their combination into Superior. So, yeah. So, now we'll get into our figure and get this closed up. Why is that not wanting to close up properly? Here we go. And here we have Silverbolt. And of course, I mean, we're not going to get away from the robot being underneath. It's just hard to get away from that fully, unfortunately. One thing I like that they did was you can tilt this down just like it had in some parts of the animation. And another thing is you can apparently fit a Titan Master or Power Master in there. So that's very cool. I love the thoughts of that. He's got all kinds of windows decorated here. Tampographed Autobot symbols looking really good on his wings. Got some gold here for these windows. And then on this side, see, combine mode head is underneath here. Yeah, very cool. Comparison, I do have air raid and slingshot down here with me, so here they are looking really good together. Absolutely love that. And then, of course, another thing we can do, and I'm going off like how MGO imagines this, like this is his Earth mode. However, combine it with this um, extra verniers, however you want to put it. It's his ability for going and traveling through space. Like, I love how MGO came up with that in his. I think it works. So we're gonna do first. We're gonna untab the wings and bring them up. We want to take on this part. We'll bring these up, and then we want to rotate these pieces up. Then these are going to sort of fit around here, fit in like this. Then bring it down. It's going to tab in a couple of different places here. Same thing on this side. And then open this piece up. And there. And what I like to do is I like to bring this down for his interstellar mode. There's a good word for it. And yeah, it's different. It's strange. It's goofy. But I like the fact that they came up with something that works for it rather than just being a piece off to the side. You can have it combined with him in vehicle mode to be of some kind of use. You know, they could have done nothing with it, and I mean, I'd have still gotten it, but I'm glad they decided to do something that works. You know, that works for me. You can see the way everything is here underneath. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. It's all up. Disconnect that. And before we get into Silverbolt, change him into his gun emplacement. And first thing we need to do, move this, rotate this out, bring this down like this. I think something like this. And then bring these down. I think here. Rotate this up. This up. This is where I'm having a little bit of trouble. There we go. Some of these tabs are in there pretty darn good. So now can untab this. We want this piece, and actually we want this piece like this. And then these, we want this whole thing down like this. These rotate, these bits rotate. I may have just trying to think, see what. It's been a while since I messed with this. So okay. Whoops. Try not to unplug that. think. Okay. There we go. These tab in at the bottom here. At least that's what I thought it did. Yeah, I got something wrong here. What do I have wrong? All right, 1 second. I'm having issues. Okay, I'm trying to plug everything into the wrong spot. So plug them here and here, and then make sure this is down like that, and that's going to help steady it all. That's how often I've messed with this. And then this plugs in right here, and there's the gun emplacement, which, yeah, it's pretty cool. It works. It works, in my opinion. But now, get him out of the way. And we're going to start with Silverbolt. First thing we want to do, remove the gun, bring that in, bring that down. Yep, so you can see what I'm doing. Rotate these up, take these, rotate them in. There's that out of the way. Rotate, or actually before we do that, so open this up, then rotate this in, close it up. This rotates up like that. This just bring down and keep it like that for now. We want to separate the legs from the up, which helps make the upper chest combine mode. Again, same thing here. Rotate, rotate, bring down foot, bring out the heel, foot, bring out the heel, open this up, bring out his normal robot head, rotate these out, and only so far. Make sure to rotate at the elbows for these. Bring this down after rotating the head, and let's see, maybe the head just stays like it was. But you want to get it, the horns here, or whatever you call them, you want to get them into these little spots here. So make sure they go in correctly, otherwise everything's going to be stopped up. And what is going on here? Why is this not? Okay. This should come down far. There we go. There we go. Now this can come up. Make sure you got the arms in where they need to be. Make sure that these will go in where they need to go. There we go. So make sure all of these tabs will line up. Tab in. There we go. Now we can rotate his arm, bring out the fist, rotate the arm, bring out the fist, rotate his head, and then this we can finally deal with. So this stays up. We want this tabbing in like that. Then there we go. And you can have these however you want. Personally, I like having them sort of like that. I think it looks more cartoon accurate like that. Nice little standing position. And there we go. There we have Silverbolt in his robot mode, and he looks good. I do have one issue about robot mode here, and I'll get to that as we look at everything with him close up. So let's take a look at his head. A very G1-esque toy head. Looks very good. Love that silver face, the blue eyes, gray helmet. Autobot symbol there, and there's my Quan. The cartoon, it wasn't there. It's right here. And that's where it should have stayed. That's where it should have gone. I'm debating on if I want to try removing this tampo with alcohol. However, I don't want to ruin the red plastic. I'm not big on toy hacks except for insignias. That's the only thing I get from toy hacks. Um, just, I don't know. It's fine there. I mean, I'm somewhat okay with it. I just would have preferred it on the chest. So yeah, that's my only issue. All this gray, the yellow, the black. It's got a backpack, but that's proper. That's he's supposed to have that. I do love the way everything transforms, so it's not like sticking out in weird ways. You know, it all works. Said it. You can put these however you want. Yeah. Articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Can rotate. Can look up. Can look down. And has a good amount of wiggle. Arms come out that far. Can do full rotation. Move the arm out of the way. You can get that the wing out of the way. Bicep swivel. Over 90 for the elbow. Nothing at the wrist due to transformation. I think we have a waist. It's a little tight on mine. Bring this up. Leg kicks forward that far on a light ratchet. Kicks back that far. Full Van Dam. Thigh rotation. Over 90 for the knee. You kind of get that with, you can get just directly 90, but you can get more if you move everything a little bit. So it is cool. Like with that transformation joint, you can use that. Foot can move up, can move down, can move the heel in and out, and we get that much ankle pivot. Of course, when you push it in, it does lock. So make sure to know about that. And of course, he can hold his gun, bring you down a bit. Tabs in right there. So it's got that look of from the cartoon. So very cool on that. Of course, if you wish to use it, you can stand him behind this weapon emplacement, and he can use that. Whoops! I don't knock everything down. There you go. So there's that. So we got options. Options aren't bad. Well, options are nice. As I said, the combined mode into Superion, I'll do that in one video on its own. I like to do that with my combiners since we've gotten Menasor and going forward from Menasor. But yeah. And for comparison, here we have Slingshot and Air Raid. They look good together. 3 of the 5 aerial bots, and I like it. I am excited to get the rest. Absolutely can't wait. So yeah, hopefully soon have the rest, and then can finish up Superion. I know I'm close to Devastator as well, just two more on them, and then of course next year Verticus. And that one I really can't wait for. That is my favorite. I really hope we get a repaint into Ruination, because I would love to have a Ruination to go with my Omega Prime and Skybite and Black or Robots in Disguise Scourge. So so give him his gun. So there we go. So there is our leader of the Aerobots, Silverbolt, and very cool. Mine I got from Big Bad Toy Store. I've had him for a little while now. I know I've been very slow on getting um, my reviews out. I still haven't done my Omega Prime yet. I apologize about that. Things have been rather hectic. I am trying to get caught up, trying to do every as much as I can as soon as I can. So that is going to be it for me. Oh, did I say I got this from Big Bad Toy Store? Yeah, got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. Check Amazon, CMD store, maybe. Um, if you're in, especially if you're in Canada, because I think you're going to save quite a bit on shipping in Canada from CMD store. I believe that's where that one is at. I could be wrong, but I know I've gotten a few things from CMD store. Just shipping to the States is not cheap, especially now with the way everything's going. So, so yeah, check Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, Hasbro Pulse, like your local toy stores. I know my local Target actually has this, plus the Studio Series uh, Devastator Commander set 2-pack. So check there. Target's is getting a whole lot of good stuff in what it appears to be. So otherwise, I'm not really sure where else to go with this. So as always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow my Patreon. And I'll see you all later.